I was genuinely overwhelmed by applying to so many jobs on LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, and whatnot. I mean, at some point of time, I felt that all I'm doing is wasting my time, and I really didn't wanted to do that for a long term. And hence, I decided that hey, I'll just stop doing this altogether, and I will rather focus on steps that could actually have a greater impact of me landing a job with my efforts. Because constantly nudging others and taking updates that hey, interview and so on is really embarrassing at some point of time. I am going to be really brutal in this video because it actually felt embarrassing, and hence I'm deciding to create a video for newbies that could help you get a job ASAP with your efforts. Firstly, do not be shy by learning in public. I religiously posted my learnings on LinkedIn, and that actually grew my LinkedIn exponentially. I am now at 4,000 followers. Again, it's just a number, but you see, the impressions and the engagement I get on my post is something that makes me happy about my efforts that I have inculcated throughout this year. Again, you might be feeling that hey, it's really uncomfortable to share whatever you're learning, but at some point of time, it sort of becomes a ritual that hey, you need to post your learnings for the day. Building in public actually helps, and it's a great strategy of you showing that you are consistent and you are serious when it comes to your career. The second point is track your learnings. By this, I mean that okay, LinkedIn also helps you to track your learning, and you could even create a journal or a diary. For example, I made some notes that were important for me when it comes to machine learning. Machine learning is huge, and not every time I can rewatch the lectures that I have listened in the past, but I could rather see my notes, and with my handwriting I would get a quick glimpse of what the concept it was all about. So I also see a creator on YouTube itself. Her name is Srimanti De, and I'm so glad that the way she puts her learnings on YouTube, a great job as a student. She has made several videos on machine learning, deep learning, PyTorch, and the projects as well as the resume that she has designed. And she ended up landing a great internship. What I want to talk about is do make mistakes, but share the solutions as well. It's unreal that you are going to learn something and aren't going to make mistakes. Like real world example, now that I'm creating my major project, I'm constantly getting errors in my project, and instead of me know that I might get same error in the future, and hence I made a errors.txt file and even wrote the solutions of it, so that whenever I'm encountered with the same error, instead of going to ChatGPT, Claude, I could rather see my errors.txt and get a quick solution that I already have encountered and faced and resolved in my project itself. So this is how I use project, and this also gives you a good understanding and feeling of a real software engineer. Project I would like to talk about is, again, it's not a motivational point. The things moving is really heavy to track on, and hence I want to emphasize on this that hey, you are actually learning on a really natural pace. You are doing enough. The internet is making you feel that you aren't. So rather quit some social medias and get into real life. Quitting Instagram would help you hugely. Now, pick overlapping roles. I would highly suggest instead of focusing on one single role, pick some roles that are overlapping. For example, instead of me focusing on data analysis or AI ML intern role, I created four overlapping roles, which are data analysis, AI ML intern, data science intern, and Python development intern. Again, inclines towards data analysis. This eventually helped me get more interview calls, and I was able to attend more interviews and learn from my mistakes that I did. Get out of your comfort zone. If you are in your comfort zone, you aren't going to learn a lot. Get out. The reason I opted for ML was I was so much in my comfort zone, working with the same clients, solving the same DSA questions, nudging on same Java, and hence I decided to break the loop, and that's why I chose ML, and I think it was the best decision because I ended up learning a lot of technologies, and I felt humbled during my learning journey because I felt that computer science is huge and I only have probably learned a smaller branch, really smaller branch, and there is so much to explore.